of 5 a.m. BossFit Live, where you get an early morning workout partner to hold you accountable. Today, we are going to focus on glutes, so grab those dumbbells. And if you've watched my channel before, you know I can't help but just add some abs in there as well. So we'll put a splash of those in just between our sets. And as always, let's warm up our lower body, get that blood flowing. I've got my little 3-pound dumbbell, and I'm going to start by just rising to the top, stretching out, leaning back a bit, getting ready for this workout. Go from side to side. It's just a couple seconds here. And some torso twists. About 10. And let's rise those up to shoulder height here. We'll do about 10 there as well. You'll loosen up on upper body if you've done some other workouts earlier in the week. All right, just a couple of arm circles. Let's do 5 on each side. Switch over. That feels good in the shoulders. All right, moving on to our lower body. Let's start off with some quad stretches. About 5 seconds in, I like to hinge at the hips, get a little more of a stretch in the hamstring there. Then kick it out, front to back. And let's move on to the other leg. Same exact thing that we just did. Holding it here, and then hinge at those hips. Really help you work on your balance too. And front to back kicks. Okay, let's do some hip rotations. Let's do 5 on each side. And switch. Okay, let's do some side kicks. 5 on each side again. Switch it up. Okay, and let's warm up those glutes with some squats. And we're going to focus on lifting with our glutes on the way up. So really hold and squeeze at the top there. Let's do 10 of these. Squeeze. Couple more. About 9. All right, last one. All right, shake it off a little bit. And one next stretch, widen those legs a bit. And we are going to fold over, really get those hamstrings. Go from one side to the other. And I'm realizing I did not start my workout on my watch, so definitely want to get that in. And switch over to the other side. And put those arms together, hold those elbows, and we're going to swing from side to side. One of my favorite stretches. All right, and we are primed and warmed up. I'm going to put this dumbbell to the side, grab a quick sip of water. Make sure you got your water nearby. I love taking water breaks in between sets. keeping hydrated. All right, so who's ready for our first exercise? We are going to do something new today. We are going to do the CAS glute bridge. This is something that is going to isolate the glutes instead of what a hip thrust does, where it gets that hamstring movement in there as well. So I'm going to grab a bench. If you don't have a bench, go ahead and use a couch or a chair. It'll work just as good. And I want to start off with just body weight. Make sure that we have our form correct. So we are going to lay our shoulder blades back on the bench and bend the knees just as if you were doing a hip thrust. But what's different about this is we are not going to go all the way down. We are only going to go down a couple degrees. So if you feel your knees coming towards you, that's too far. We're going to isolate the glutes. So stopping about here. So let's go for 20 since we're just doing body weight. And I've got a mirror over here so I can watch what I'm doing. So do the same thing if you've got one of those so you can make sure you're not going down too far. And let's go for about 20 here. I think we're about 5. Hold those glutes at the top. Again, short range of motion here. A little over halfway there. So that's about 15. And 20. All right, you feeling those glutes? Getting those isolated? Now let's throw in some abs. Let's do some planks. And we're going to try to hold them for a minute. So you can do planks on your forearms, or you can get into a push-up position. So I'm right here. I'm going to hold for 1 minute. Keep that core strong. Planks really help the inner core. Keep that breathing going. We're at 30 seconds. .45, almost there. I'm starting to shake a little bit, but we got this. We can hold it just a few more. .1 minute. Step back up. That is our first full complete set. Grabbing that water, and then we're going to bring the bench over and add some dumbbell weights to our CAS glute bridges. Now, a few different ways that you can use your dumbbells. I've got the 20s set up right here, and I am just using a simple band. I also have a Bella Booty. It's a little complicated to put together, so I just find this a little easier. You could also just use one dumbbell and put it across your hips as well. Start here. Get everything in motion. All right. Make sure the band is across those hip bones. All right, so we are going to go for 20 here. Again, short range of motion, right? We don't want to go all the way down. So let's go. There's 10. 15. 2 more. And 20. Nice work, everyone. Lower down. Put my dumbbells over to the side here, and we'll get back to that core. We're gonna do one more round of the calves glute bridges and another round of abs, and then we'll switch up our exercises. Let's get down into that plank position. Gonna hold it for at least 1 minute. Squeezing those abs, trying to bring your belly button towards your back. About 30 seconds. I might have lost track of my timer, but we'll make sure we get in a good one here. You can do it. Keep holding. 10 more seconds. All right. I'll stretch there. All right. Water break. And I did do a weighted vest walk beforehand. Hopefully you got some cardio in as well. Did a quick 1 mile around my neighborhood. Okay, last set of the calves glute bridges. Okay, we'll bring those dumbbells again. And going for 20. Getting into position, making sure you are comfortable. And start. Hold at the top. It's really going to get that squeeze. Five. 10. 15. Keep going. Push. And one more. We did it. Let's put these to the side and get back to our plank. I'm going to move this bench out of the way for now. We might use it later. All right. Plank position, and I will not lose count this time. My watch says 10:45, so 11:45. We are halfway. Remember, you can also do these on your forearms. Keep that breathing going in through the nose. 5 seconds. All right, we did it. Oof. And that is our first round of exercises, everyone. Congrats. Let's take that water break, and we are going to move into reverse lunges. I'm going to start off with just body weight. Get used to the movement. And I'm going to alternate stepping back on each side. We're going to go for 30 in total, 15 on each side. Let's get started. Really focus on pushing up through those heels when you stand up. When you're standing up, your opposite leg should just fly or float, if you will. Few more, guys. Almost there. Might be doing a couple extra. All right. Got it. Okay. Let's throw some abs in for the fun of it. Let's do some hollow rocks. So start in this position with your knees slightly bent. And we are just going to rock back and forth, keeping that core tight and really using that to move us. Let's do 20. That's 10. $18. Last one. One of my favorite ab exercises. I can really hold that core in and feel it the whole time. Grab that water and we'll get back to our reverse lunges. Let's add some dumbbells in this time. I'm going to start off with the 15s. And actually just got a replacement Oura ring, so I'm going to try to keep that nice for a bit. Not wear it while I have the dumbbells in my hands. I like to hold the dumbbells at my sides. You can hold them up here if you'd like as well, but this is just where I'm more comfortable. So again, let's go for 30 in total. That was 10. It's 20. And if you need to slow down to keep that form, that is definitely okay. 25. 28. 29. And 30. And let's do our hollow rocks. 20 again. Your halfway point. Twenty. Quick water break. Nice job, everyone. Let's do one more round of lunges. I'm going to grab those 20s. Take off the band. All right, everyone ready? Let's get to it. It's 10. I'm going a little bit slower, but I'm going to get that full 30 in. Ten more to go. Keep pushing. Oh. 2 more. Ah, yeah, 30. Woo! Oh. Let's finish out this set with those hollow rocks. Ten. One more, guys. All right. Done with that set. Water break. We're going to switch it up a little bit and lower the intensity. Gives ourselves a little bit of break from those lunges before we hit our last set, which might be a little bit more challenging. So let's go with single leg glute bridges. Sit down on the floor. Got a mat. That's great. We are going to lay our back on the floor. And if you realize, single leg, so you're going to start with one foot up in the air, and then you're going to go up with the opposite leg. Let's start with aiming for 10. See how it goes on the one leg. I'm going to bring my heel in a little bit. There we go. That's 5. Really push through that heel using that glute. 10. All right, I'm going to switch to the other leg. 5. 9. And 10. All right, let's just go into some regular crunches here. Since we're already in this position, let's go for 20. Halfway. 16. And 20. All right, really quick sip of water, and we're going to jump right back into it. Let's go for 12 on each leg this time. That's 6. 11. 12. Switch those legs. Halfway. And one more. And right into those abs. 20 of these. 10, 15, and 20. Quick water break. We'll jump right into it, and then we'll finish up our last exercise. Hope you're working up a sweat just like I am. Last set. Single leg glute bridges. Let's go for 12 on each side again. Six, 12. Oh yeah, I'm feeling those. Okay, last one, guys. 12. 6, 10, 12. And roll right into those crunches. 20 again. Ten, 20. Awesome job, team. We are almost there. Grab that water. And we are going to move on to everyone's favorite glute exercise, Bulgarian split squats. So grab that bench or grab a chair, couch, whatever you got. We're going to get it back in position here. Okay. All right, let's start off with body weight. Let's get used to the movement. Let's aim for 10 on each leg. Just start off, see how we feel. And the little trick with these is sit on the edge of a bench and the leg that you're going to start with, stretch it out straight, and then stand up there. And then put your other leg right here on the bench. And to activate the glutes, we're going to kind of lean forward, hinge at those hips, and then again, push those through those heels like always for our glute exercises. So let's go for 10 on each side. Hold your core in 2. 5. 'Fun, let's go for 12. This is 9. 11. And 12. Nice. All right, if you want, go ahead and place your other foot actually right next to the other one. Should be in a good position. And put the other one back on the bench. Going for 12. Slow and steady. 7. And that's 12. All right, no ab work in right now. Let's just take a breather, grab that water, and then we'll kick it up a notch and we'll add some dumbbells. I'm gonna grab the 15s. Pile over here. Okay, resetting. Straightening that leg, putting the heel on the ground, and then standing up right there. All right, let's go for 10. Four. Seven. One more. Oh, yeah, 10 is good. Oh, getting that sweat in my eyes. Fun, fun. All right, let's switch over. Going for 10 again. Five. One more. Oh, nice job, guys. Whew. So it's a good thing to keep a towel nearby to get that sweat out of your eyes. Let's grab that water and we'll get on to that last set. Couple of deep breaths. It's been a killer workout. You're going to feel it tomorrow. It's going to be hard to sit down or get up some stairs. Oh. Let's finish it up, team. I'm going to stick with this 15s. Those are good for me. All right. And I'm going to stick with 10. Resetting. Let's get it. Five. Oh. Last one. Really let it out if you got to. Last leg, team. Going for 10. Oh. 5. That's 8. And we did it. Yes. Congratulations, team. You killed this workout. Now go on with your day, kick ass, and make it an amazing day. Join us again next week for another edition of 5 a.m. BossFit Live. Now go out and make it happen.